Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your November 2017 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising signs. So Taurus, for this reading, I'm using the Thelema Tarot deck, along with the Oracle of the Unicorns Oracle cards. If you are interested in receiving a private reading by me, please check out northeasttarot.com. And if you're interested in an extension to this reading, over on Vimeo, I do have the November 2017 Love Tarot Forecast posted. And over on Facebook and Instagram, I also have the dailies that I do. I do draw a daily Oracle Guidance card every single day. So if that's something that interests you, I do have the links below. All right, so we have Justice at the bottom of the deck. And this is what I'm looking at as the overall energy for you guys for the month of November. So with Justice, some of you could be signing a contract, maybe a very important contract here in the month of November. So maybe you're landing a new job, maybe you're purchasing a home, something like that. But also balance. Balance could be very, very significant. Some of you being fear, doing the right thing. Right at the center, we do have the Knight of Swords. So we have the Knight of Swords crossed by the Three of Cups. So because it's a general reading, there could be a Libra, because I have this ear sign energy definitely here in this spread. You have a few characters here. So, and you have this ear energy. So there definitely could be a Libra that's significant. Because we have the Three of Cups here, this could be a friend. This could be a friend that is significant with the Three of Cups, or even maybe someone that you're reuniting with. So it could be a friend, it could be a lover, there could be a Libra or an ear sign individual that's significant here right at the start of the month. For other Taurians though, the Knight of Swords is someone who wants to charge forward. Now, he can be someone who's a little impatient, someone who's a little in a hurry. And Justice, energetically speaking, Taurus, when it comes to manifesting or things happening quickly, it's not the quickest energy, energetically speaking. Things are going to play out in your favor. Everything's going to go well, but, you know, it might not be happening as much as you would like, or as quickly as you would like. With the Knight of Swords, some of you maybe are a little impatient, or you're ready to charge forward, full steam ahead. But I feel like patience is going to be required for some of you. I don't feel like things are moving forward very slowly, but I don't feel like they're moving forward super quickly either. Maybe gradually for some of you. With the Three of Cups though, in the challenge position, you know, this isn't always a challenge. It could be an energy that's helping you, and it is a very social energy. So getting out and about, being social, maybe even networking for some of you, you know, those are things that could help you. Spending time with friends or family. Just enjoying yourself. Maybe some of you are so focused on this new beginning and what it is that you're manifesting. Maybe that's the challenge here, is maybe you need to find the time. Balance is needed here. Maybe some of you are lacking in the social department, something like that. And you know what's interesting is at your foundation, I have the Queen of Swords. So again, an ear sign person could be significant. A Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. For some of you, though, this could have been your energy. She's very sharp, highly intelligent, very, very determined. And I think that some of you, you're definitely very determined. You have your mind set on something here. And I think with the Three of Cups here as well, you're determined on being successful. The Three of Cups is also a card that represents celebrations. So I think that some of you, you know, you have your mind set on something. And I think that, you know, this is you pretty determined when it comes to this. Now, in the more recent past, I do have the Ten of Wands, which in the more recent past, you know, maybe you had a lot going on. You might have had a lot on your plate. With the Ten of Wands, this can be you carrying a heavy load or feeling stressed out, feeling burdened by something, or by, you know, all of the different responsibilities that you have. But this is you not dropping this heavy load. This is you dealing with it. So some of you might have been under a lot of pressure or stress, or maybe you had a lot going on, but you were dealing with it. You dealt with it, Taurus. And then crowning you, we have the Ace of Cups. So this is beautiful. Crowning you, you know, some of you could be a little emotional. You could definitely be growing spiritually, intuitively, definitely. But I feel like for many of you, this is a new beginning. This is a blessing that has come in for you. This is a beautiful new beginning. And this is what you're charging towards. Maybe some of you, this is what you're in a hurry to manifest. And with the Ace of Cups, it can be a new relationship. With the Three of Cups here, it can be you reconciling with someone. For other Taurians, you know, it could be something that you're falling in love with or something you're going to fall in love with. It's a beautiful blessing that's coming in for you. And maybe there's a contract that is connected to this. Now, around the second week, we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is a very generous energy. This represents giving or receiving. So there could be some Taurians that you're very generous, but you also could be receiving something at this time. So this could be you receiving maybe news that maybe you're waiting on, receiving that maybe legal contract, something like that, receiving a loan, receiving support, receiving something that maybe you were waiting on. You know, this is also, for me, it's a card that represents balance. So again, balance is significant here. You very much staying in balance. And maybe previously you didn't feel like you were so balanced previously, but definitely throughout the month, things are going to feel more balanced, more stable for many of you. And then in the position of your power, we have Judgment. So Judgment is a healing energy. It represents renewal, recovery, rebirth. Some of you could be rising up from a difficult time in your life. Judgment can also represent you making a decision or you receiving a decision. And with Justice and Judgment here in the same spread, there could be some Taurians that maybe you have like a legal matter that's pending and you could be hearing something here around the second or the third week here. There could be like a legal decision that's coming in for you. For other Taurians, this could be you making a decision, maybe a very important decision here. You might be hearing the call, you're taking action with the Ace of Cups and Judgment here. Some of you are very much in touch with your intuition. I think that some of you are very much being spiritually guided here, maybe down this new path. And then in the position of how those around you are viewing you, we actually have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, for me, he can be someone who's a little guarded. He has his guard up. He's very vigilant. He's like on the lookout. He can be someone, for me, he can be someone who is a little nervous that maybe things aren't going to go well, or, you know, he's very much on guard. So this is in the position of how those around you are viewing you. So, you know, maybe you're being viewed as, you know, a little guarded Taurus. Maybe some of you have been hurt in the past, and so maybe, you know, this is how you're being viewed here. But also the Page of Swords can represent that news, that communication, that truth that's coming to you. And it's also another ear energy. You have a lot of Swords cards here, and the hopes and fears. You have the Seven of Swords. But this is just a fear. Some of you are maybe fearing some deception, some bad news with the Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords here. Fearing the worst, fearing bad news, fearing things not working out in your favor, fearing someone getting away with something with Justice here, especially if you have like a lawsuit pending or something like that. Fearing that someone gets away with something, but justice will be served, Taurus. Things are going to be made fair for all parties, so that's not really something you need to worry about. The more positive side of the Seven of Swords is it can represent you taking some sort of risk or going at it alone. So, I mean, that could be something you're hoping for some of you. And then energy that you're leaving the month of November with and going into December, we have the King of Swords. So lots of ear energy here in the spread. So again, maybe an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini is significant here at the end of the month. Now, because we have a couple, we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. For some of you, a relationship might be significant. Now, maybe you're a Taurus with Justice here. You could be a Taurus that is getting a divorce. And with the Ace of Cups here, you could have met someone else. I mean, this could be new love that's coming in for some of you. If you're a Taurus that maybe has just gotten out of a relationship, or you're in the process of getting a divorce, there definitely could have been new love that has come in for you or is coming in for you in the month of November. The King of Swords, you know, he can also be an attorney. He can be someone who's very significant at this time. He can be someone who's communicating with you. So for some of you with the King of Swords, this might be your energy at the end of the month here. This is that logical energy. So very, very much in the mind, planning things out, focused on the details. He's someone who's very decisive, very strategic. So for some Taurians, this certainly could be your energy. Some of you are in the process of manifesting this new beginning, and I think it's something that you're definitely very focused on. So let's do some clarifying though. We'll take a look at this Knight of Swords for Taurus, clarifying the Knight of Swords. All right, looking at the Knight of Swords for Taurus, clarifying the Knight of Swords for Taurus. Yeah. So we have the Four of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Pentacles. So again, I think that this is you waiting to be able to charge forward. Some of you, you're ready. You're ready to move forward or go for it. With the Four of Cups here, maybe some of you receive like an offer, an opportunity. It's not something you necessarily wanted. If this is like a settlement offer or something like that, some of you could be receiving like an offer for a settlement, but maybe it's like a lower amount than you were hoping for. It could be something like that. But then for other Taurians, this is just you emotionally wanting more. You're wanting more. I think that some of you are feeling a little bored because, you know, you're ready to move forward. This is something you've worked very hard on with the Eight of Pentacles. You devoted a lot of time and energy into this. I just see many of you working very hard here to be able to manifest a new beginning. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Now this Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles could be the same thing. Could be a new job, a company, something you're going to be falling in love with, something that's going to be, you know, wonderful for you, Taurus. But I think that, you know, at the start of the month, yes, patience will be required. But around the second, third week, there could be news that's coming in. You could be hearing something. And then maybe even for those of you that it's a legal matter, this could be your attorney that's communicating with you here about this at the end of the month. But let's pull you an additional guidance card, Taurus, additional guidance for Taurus for the month of November. There could even be some Taurians that you could be starting a new job, or maybe you've been looking for a new job, and you know, maybe you have opportunities or an opportunity that's available to you, but it's maybe not the position that you wanted or something like that. It still might be a blessing though. So, you know, my suggestion would be for you not to turn anything down right away, for you to think about it, because it still could be something that's good for you. All right. We have growth. Seek out a mentor or guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. So you are going to see growth. There is going to be progress, definitely, with this card. So what it is that you've been working so hard on, you will see. You will definitely see growth. But also, some of you might need to seek out a mentor or a guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. So for some of you, maybe you need to ask for help, or maybe there is a person around you that could give you some advice. If this is like career related, maybe speaking to someone that you work with, that you trust. But also, you know, I think that for those of you that are ready to rush forward or charge forward with something, I think that this is you needing to take baby steps. This is definitely happening, but for some of you, maybe you just need to slow it down just a little bit, okay? So I hope that you found this reading helpful, Taurus. If you are not subscribed to me, please do subscribe. And if you are interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttarot.com. I do wish you a wonderful month. Take care.